Test, test, test. Hello, Alex. Hope you're doing all right. Today is probably gonna be a shorter stream. Let me do this real quick. So today's probably gonna be a shorter stream. I'm not feeling 100% today, to be 100% honest. My nose, I mean, for the past 2 days was pretty bad. And today I'm feeling just kind of slightly dizzy. So I'm probably not going to be on for very long. But there are a few things I kind of want to get done. I did kind of want to stream the past couple of days. And I had some plans. And then, wasn't yesterday, but the day before that, man, I was just completely out of it. And then yesterday, I was kind of gargling a little bit. Like, it wasn't pneumonia, but it was like I had some crap in my chest. And that's out. My nose is still a little bit stuffy, but it's not problematic. But today I'm just feeling a little bit dizzy. So I'm probably just going to get done a few things, and then we're going to be calling it quits for today. So yeah, it is kind of taking effect on my energy levels as well, because I'm not really feeling the most energetic. So I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead now and get our Minecraft OST. Let's start with, why did that pause? Okay, it's just, alright, that glitched out, but it's working now. Whatever. Alright, cool. Let's get on to the server. I did add in a few extra mods. They're client-side mods. Hang on, let's get inside real quick. So the ones I have at the moment, I mean, obviously I'm running worse, but I've got ambient sounds running. I've got apple skin. This I get some falling leaves. I thought it'd be fun. I normally didn't run this mod, but I decided to add it back in for fun. This adds in third-person animations. We have sound physics, and, like, that's it. But none of it is, like... By the way, it says Phasmo for the game. On Twitch? Oh, yeah. Why? I literally set that to Minecraft. Why did it go back? Thank you for that. I don't know why that changed back. That's odd. Because the last game I streamed on Twitch would have been Minecraft. So I don't know why that went to Phasmo. I wonder if it did that for the other stream then. That's odd. Because I know on YouTube it should say... Let me check. I believe on YouTube it should still say Minecraft. I hope it does. Alright, let me also get the volume turned down slightly so you can hear the ambient sounds. Because, yes, I do have ambient sounds, so let's go to bed real quick first. There's another mod I want to have, but it hasn't updated yet, and it's the mini HUD. But I don't have that updated just yet. But what you'll notice is once we go outside, you'll probably hear... Let's pause the music, and you might be able to hear it. You can hear wind. And obviously that's the water. You might be able to hear it. You got lost on this server. Well, you should be able to make your way back. I might actually turn up the ambient slightly so you can hear it better, because I forget the music might drown it out. But we're going to go ahead and... Don't got quartz for my base. I mean, I think I know... You were in the village right next to spawn is the thing. It was in an acacia biome. I believe... If it's going to be anywhere... Let me get away from this, because that's going to drive me insane. But it's going to be not too far from the spawn area. Not this village. Okay, now you can hear the ambient sounds for sure. Well, there should be a village somewhere in one of this, right by spawn. Because I do know that's where that village was. Because I saw your house somewhere over in that area. But I know it's just in an acacia biome. So you should be able to find your house somewhere in that area. But for me, so I want to go ahead and start working on a shopping district. The thing is, I don't know where to put it. So if we take a look real quick at world map, I guess. Where did I do it? Yeah, so right over here, I kind of started flattening out some area. Because I was thinking, this would probably be a good area to do a shopping district. But then the more and more I thought, I was like, well, you're in the mesa. Okay, but anyways, I don't know where to put the shopping district. Because I want to work on it. And I was thinking this area, but I was like, that's kind of close to my house. So then I was thinking maybe I could do it over here in the mushroom, but that's kind of far. So I was going to kind of survey the area because I want it to be... Because I want this area kind of be designated for eventually some industrial and farming areas, right? And I know I went ahead and finished up the super smelters for this area on this island. But I was thinking probably somewhere in between. But the question is where. And I was thinking probably this island. Which, by the way, Alex, I think your house is going to be somewhere in this area. From what I understand, it should probably be here. Because that's right by spawn. And then this is the village that's in that acacia biome. So I'm pretty sure your house should be somewhere in here. But I was thinking if I'm gonna put a farming district or like a shopping district, one of these islands, and I was thinking probably this one. Because it's not too close to spawn, but it's not too far away from anywhere else. And plus, if I'm wanting the industrial areas to be here, it's relatively close. So that's what my goal is. So I'm going to be... There he is. So I'm going to be heading over to this area right over here. Now, I'm not sure what I want a shop to be, the first shop. But I'm thinking probably just a food shop would be the best way to go. Yeah, and then it was going to be this island. Alright, let's take a look. This is a decent amount of room to get a first base, or not a first base, but first shopping district going. Which, by the way, I do plan to get a second base going at some point. I just got to find out where. Because this base over here is really just a starter base. But I kind of want to get something in between here. A secondary base going. Because this is where all our mending stuff is. Which, by the way, Alex, I noticed when I went over there, you forgot to replace a dirt block, and if a baby zombie got in there, it would have killed all the villagers. So next time, make sure you just close it up. Because when I went there, there was a center block missing where a baby zombie could have climbed up and went in. Luckily, that didn't happen, but just make sure you close it up. So we just make sure nothing happens. We also got a village right over here, as well as the iron farm, which it's a small iron farm, but I don't really do a lot of big builds. But I do plan to change that at some point. But I was thinking like a base. I'm not sure where. But like maybe somewhere around this area where it's just kind of in between everything is where I was thinking about putting it. But I think this would be a decent place for a shopping district because it's kind of just on its own little island. And because we don't have a lot of people on this server yet, we don't need too much space. But I was thinking probably just like a general food shop is what I was thinking. Although fireworks would be like, I don't want to have like a fireworks stand just yet. Because obviously that would run out. But I don't have a lot of farms like for things like, what's it called? Oh, my nose is a little stuffy again. Things like gunpowder and all that, I want to get a lot of that established first before I start doing that, because it would sell out so quickly. So I want to do something that like a lot of people would probably want, but it wouldn't sell out too quickly. Enchanted books are another one, because I don't really have that good of an XP farm yet. So that's something I do plan to get soon. I eventually also want to get a, what's it called? Prismarine farm, where you can get like prismarine bricks and all that. So like a guardian farm, I think is what you would call it. So I do want that at some point. Let's pick up some of that grass blocks. Like I said, I do apologize. I'm not going to be... I might seem a bit more tired than usual, and it's just because the cold weather has been absolutely destroying my body. I had to visit the Hat Man, not to... I mean, I think it was literally Sunday. I had to go visit the Hat Man because I was just so out of it. I hate the cold weather. It's just, that's just what it does. I mean, how's your day been going, Alex? be in chat at the moment. Cave. Mediocre. It's how my class started screaming. Some good kids, me as well. Didn't have to stay behind, but got punished for some. Yep, I hate it when that happens. We had an old school when I was in my English teacher. She was old school as hell, and not a lot of people liked her because she would do that all the time. And yeah, I was definitely not one of her favorites, but she tended to pick favorites, and she was also just crazy. And that's not even coming from me. Like, everyone thought she was crazy because, I mean, admittedly she was. Also, put something in your mail. Yeah, I noticed the arrows. I noticed those. All right, let's see. Alex, do you have any suggestions on what the first store should be? Because I'm actually still trying to think about that. I actually don't know what store I want it to be. Like I said, I was thinking just a general food shop would probably be the way to go. Just like as a first starter store. And then obviously as time goes on, like I would add like different shops in. But like as a starter store. Any suggestions? Probably get this island lit up because this is going to be shopping. Food, armor, trading, books. Okay. I didn't even think about that armor. I wanted to save the enchanted books. Sleeping through the night. Yeah, that's going to be helpful for sure. Thank you. I think food would probably be a good one, though. Eventually, what I want to do is get find a skeleton spawner, because they are especially useful for this one thing, which is getting the chainmail armor. Because I know on my other server, I had a full set of chainmail armor. So I want to get chainmail armor again. But skeletons are like the best way to do it, but you want to find a skeleton spawner. I have a spider spawner, and I have like a few zombie spawners near me, but not a skeleton one. So I want to eventually turn that into a farm, but just so that way I can get the chainmail armor. And then once the shopping district gets more built up, I will decorate it a bit more to make it seem kind of almost like urban. But because there's only like one shop that's going in today, at the moment at least, because I only have one plans. Let's just get the outline filled in, and then we'll get the center later. And I really wish I had mini HUD right now, because it would actually tell me an accurate depiction of like what the light levels are. Because the thing is that the so the Zero's mini map tells you the light level, but it only does that. It shows it's 15, but that's just because it's daylights. But the mini HUD tells you what the light level is, and it subtracts the daylight, which is super duper nice because it allows me to actually like accurately place down torches. So for me, I'm kind of just like placing them down to what I think it's gonna be like, or what I think the light level will be, kind of low. So that would be a really... Maybe there's a way to customize that, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look into it. There. So at least the outskirts are, for the most part, kind of filled in. There we go. So, we're going to do a general food shop. While I don't have a farm with cows or anything like that at the moment, I think that's how I'm going to do it. Is I'm going to be selling just steak and that type of stuff. What I think would be actually really good, though, is maybe just have a farm... What I was thinking is like maybe a farm with every animal would be really cool. Because I think that might be neat. So like, not just a general animal shop, but like, you have, what might also be cool, and this would be a future thing, but like get every single dye a sheep, and then have like a wool shop that sells all the wool. That might be cool. Like mass, like a mass wool shop. That might be cool. But I think for now, what I'm gonna do, it's just gonna be cows because of the steak, and then people are gonna want leather, so you can buy the leather and then make your own books and enchant them and all that. And then eventually have like an enchanted book shop as well. That would be the way to go as well. So, for a cow farm, well, for a cow shop, right? Just for cows and all that, which... Are cow... I didn't check. Are there cows on this island? Okay, we got one. I gotta make sure not to kill it. Impulse wanted me to do it. We've only got one cow. No, we got two. Okay, so we do have two cows. So I need to find a place to put this. Audio. Ooh. So this is that mod, the immersive audio mod. There we go. And we also have some coal down here, which is actually super duper nice. So I can use that. Oops. Slight level. Put an extra one just in case. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll put the, we'll go towards the north area. I don't want to put it right on the edge, because I want to allow some room for decoration. So, maybe... Here's what I'll do. I'll clear out some of this land. In fact, we could actually clear out one of these levels right now. Get rid of a tree. Wonder how loud it is for everyone else, because it's kind of loud on my end, but I don't know if it's loud for anyone else. Is the audio fine? How are we looking? Let's place down some of this dirt, or yeah, some of the grass and some of the dirt. And then what I'm gonna do is, let me take a look one more time. I think this is more of an enough room. So what I'll probably have is maybe some stairs going up here, and then it'll lead to like the first shop, which is like right over here. So this is the area of the first shop, so what I'm going to need to do is get some wheat. You know what would actually be cool is it's kind of like a cow shop, right? Where it sells the steak, it sells the leather and all that, right? But then it also sells like wheat, which you can use to breed the animals, and then like buckets if you're wanting to milk them. So that might be a interesting little... That might be fun. And because we already got an iron farm, I can just sell the buckets. Even, like, buckets of milk. Yeah, sell buckets of milk. So not just the buckets, but the buckets of milk. I think that's the way to go. Okay. So, if we're going to have a cow farm, that means... we want it to probably be barn-shaped-ish. Alright, I need to go ahead real quick. Where am I? So I'm like right over here. Let me drop some of this stuff off. And we're going to get some different wood than the one that I have. You know what I should do? Is not just sell wheat, but hay bales. That would be the way to go. Well, I don't have a lot on me. I could actually easily do that. By making a wheat farm within the thing. Alright, I think I have now kind of a game plan. Alright, and then we already have fireworks in our inventory. Slight headache. So that's dirt. Do we have a dedicated grass? We don't. Okay, I need a dedicated grass. We'll just say grass. Because, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, it says grass block, but yeah. Dirt. No, my head's not happy right now. My pain in just this part, kind of in my eye, a little bit of this part right here. It's not bad, but it's just uncomfortable. That's why I hate the cold so much, because that's just what it does to my body. It just destroys me. Okay, so for a barn, I mean, you would probably want to use something, I mean, a stereotypical barn, right? You would want red, but there's not really too much redwood in the game, or at least a bright saturated red, right? So I think what I'm going to do is just go for regular oak and all that. Which... There we go. So, yeah, I think I have an idea of how I want to do it. I've been thinking, and I think I know how I'm going to do it. Alright, but first, get all this stuff... Actually, why am I putting it there? Put it in here is where I want to do it. So what I'm going to do is oak wood. And where the cows are going to be, it's just going to be grass. And we're going to have like hay bales to make it seem like as if it's a farm area. I don't know how to mimic like a trough, so we'll probably just put cauldrons to kind of mimic that. Like in the ground and stuff. Make it seem like it's a water hole. But as for the farm shop, what I'll probably do is it's going to be like oak, and then like for the walls, and then like the pillars and all that. For the windows, I'm thinking maybe actually instead of using just regular windows, I'll use like fences and maybe some birch. I think would look pretty. And for the floor, probably just regular cobblestone, because I want it to seem like very old and rustic is what I'm going for. Now, as for the roof, I'm not actually sure. I might just use something basic like a stone brick. That'd probably be the way to go. Am I stuck on? There we go. Probably get a little bit extra wood just in case. But that should be alright. That should be fine. Okay, so we got probably more than enough wood. And we got a bunch of... I don't need that dark oak. Let me put that away. Because that's just taking up inventory. Let me throw out these oak saplings, because I've already got so much, actually, in my chest upstairs. And then let me put away the birch saplings, and then let me convert the apple into a golden apple. not do that. Any single time I get an apple, I pretty much just end up converting it into a golden apple because there's no reason not to, I guess. Because I usually end up always having so much gold, and it's like, what do I do with it, right? Put this away. Just trying to empty out my inventory with stuff I won't really need. So this is one of them. I probably will end up needing some more birch. Well, here. Let's see, because I'm going to be using the birch for the windows. So that's actually probably fine. Because I kind of want the building to seem kind of open, like it's a barn. And then cobblestone, that's right. And then stone brick as well. Completely forgot about that. Where'd you go? You down here? Where did that Enderman go? Okay, well, he's not in the house, so that's good. Okay. So I'm just thinking real quick. So I'm going to use stone brick for the roof. I'm just thinking about anything else I might possibly want to add to it. We're going to need some chests, that's for sure. So I actually just go ahead real quick and convert those into... And I don't have any... Let me check here, because I definitely had some stuff left over from my other projects. Okay, none of them were chests, but I was just curious to know. Because if I had some leftover chests, I would absolutely want to use those instead. So 4 double chests. Definitely gonna need more than that. But there's trees over there anyways. So obviously cobblestone is gonna be one of them. Stone bricks is another one. So we'll just take that much. Let me grab actually... Oh, it's sundering. Grab one more. And then let me grab... I'm thinking real quick. I probably would want... Like, obviously this... Because I'm not really going to make it that big, is the thing. Just thinking about, like, the dimensions and all that. You know what? I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going to use all of... Well... Not all of. I guess the rest of, right? I'm going to turn some of this into stone bricks. And then turn half of them into stairs. And then... No, this ain't going to be enough for sure. God damn it. And I do need stuff for the floors as well. Shit. So I will need to eventually do some off-camera mining. In quotes, mining, just that right there. So that's all going to be off-camera. There it is. So I'm thinking about how big I want to make the place. Like I said, I don't want it to be too big because a lot of it's just going to be cows. And then steak and then leather and all that, right? Alright, thank you for that. Might have to get some water or something. The way how I describe how I'm feeling, it's like if I move my head this way, it's like, imagine it's kind of full of liquid. It doesn't feel like it's full of liquid, but it's like, you know how you're full of liquid and then you kind of just get dragged to one side. Like if you had like a water bottle that's like halfway full and you tilt it one way, you can just feel it kind of slosh down and the weights kind of just pulls to one side. That's how I feel. But it's not like it's liquid in my head. It's just my head feels heavy. Is a way to describe it. And then slight dizzy. I've been trying to maybe drink some more water to see if that'll help. But I think it's just the cold weather just destroying my body. Also, I realized that was aimed quite low. And I probably seem quite low. But that's just how I feel. Just heavy. Like in the head, just weighed down. And then when I close my eyes, it's probably, I don't know what it is, but it's just like, that's just how I feel. Breaking. No other enchantments. Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's why whenever I see Unbreaking 3, I never like to select it. Because, like, half the time, it's only just Unbreaking. So what I do is I just enchant a level 1 and then just go for, just get myself back up and keep going until I get something that doesn't show Unbreaking. Like, you never select it when it's on Unbreaking, because half the time, it's just only Unbreaking. Which, I'd love to see that actually... The enchantments, there's a lot of stuff that needs upgrading. Like, I know that's kind of just the meta of Minecraft now, which is, like, Mojang needs to upgrade this, they need to upgrade this. Like, one big one's the end, which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how you upgrade the end. Because the whole point of the end is, like, it's in a void, right? So it makes sense that it's empty and there's not much to do because, well, it's in a void, right? It's like, what do you do to add to it that doesn't ruin the fact that it's in a void? So, like, that I kind of understand. I can see why you'd want some more stuff to do there. But the main point is to be a boss fight and then, you know, just an empty, barren wasteland, right? But some of the best stuff that, when it comes to the game, is when they upgrade stuff that actually needs, like, an overhaul. Because, like, they're adding a horror update, and I'm not excited for it. Because, like, what's the point? Like, I know there's a new monster, but, that only moves when you look at it. Or it doesn't move when you're, looking at it, right? It just doesn't feel Minecrafty. And then it's just like, why not fix the stuff that you said you were going to fix and add the stuff you said you were going to add and overhaul the stuff that you said you were going to overhaul? Because I don't know a single person that's really excited for that. I mean, I'm not for sure. And I don't know, I just don't care. It's like, cool, there's a horror thing, but I don't know, it just feels like it doesn't really add any value. But it's like, when they upgrade the stuff that they said they were going to do, like, there's more value in that than a lot of the newer stuff that they add in. So yeah, I'm not really excited for the horror update that they're adding in. Even when it came to, like, the trial chambers and all that, I was never really excited for that. Because, like, I don't know. It just didn't hook me. Like, I see a trial now, and it's like, oh, cool, I found that. I'll remember that for later. And then I go do it, and I get the mace. And it's like, wow, I mean, I got that now, but it's only useful in specific situations. Like, a trident's one of those things that I'm never excited for, but, like, I should be. Because, like, of things like, Riptide, which is super duper useful in a lot of situations. The crossbow, I don't know, I just never have a reason to use it. I know you've got things like quick draw and all that, but I don't know. It's just like... they just don't hook me. Crossbow only good if you have fireworks. Yeah, and that's really... the only thing with fireworks, though, is that it's really just more for crowd control, and, like, that's about it. But it's like... I mean, I guess with piercing, right, it can go through the shield, which I guess there's that as well. And even if you have, like, quick draw, I don't know. It's just like... why would I want to go in a situation with that when I could just use a regular bow, right? Like, the damage is not really... I don't think it does more damage, right? So it's like, there's not even, like, a damage buff. Is there a damage buff? I don't... does a crossbow deal more damage? I don't think it does it? Because then it would be like, well, then I would definitely want to use a crossbow. Because it does way more damage, but I don't think it does. And then there's, like, the fireworks, and it's just like, well... it's not really useful. Unless you've got, like, a lot of people. And I guess we're going up against people with shields, but that's really only, like, a PvP thing. But, I mean, if you're just skilled with a bow, then it doesn't matter if they have a shield. It's just, I don't know. Stuff like that. The trident is useful for things like the Riptide, and then... what's the enchantments that if there's a thunderstorm that you can throw it down? That one, I can't think of a name. Also Riptide, if it's raining, that's super duper useful. Channeling. Okay, it is channeling. And then the mace, it's like, if you're high up, it'll deal a lot of damage. But it's like, how often are you going to be doing, like, you know, Assassin's Creed style kills, right? Like, it's not really, like, sure, it does more damage. But in what universe would I want to use it over a sword? I mean, the other thing is, like, well, it negates all damage. And it's like, yeah, but, like, just be careful. Like, that's all you gotta do, is just be careful. Or keep a water bucket on you. But it can take out the warden in a single hit, and it's like... yeah, the warden doesn't really give you any... like, there's no benefit to that, though. Because you'd have to be in a situation to where the warden is spawned, but somehow you can get up high enough, go down, and then kill it. Which, in what situation is that ever going to happen? You would have to manage to consistently get into a position where you can consistently jump off, go down, and then ground pound the warden, like, numerous times. Which just doesn't happen. It's just another feature that they added in that's just nothing but gimmicks. Right, yeah, I'm just gonna turn... I'm gonna turn that into stairs. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn these into stairs, and then I'm gonna turn the other ones into slabs. So I am gonna need more cobblestone. Friday, I gotta go to work, so that's gonna be fun. Training is still giving me problems, man. It is so annoying. They keep fucking up everything in regards to schedule and all that. They've been, they need to put me on this week. And then, wow. But yeah, they've been screwing up my schedule. Oh, so you're gonna be going in? Did they put you on for this week? No, they didn't. Oh, let me message them. And then, oh, they didn't tell me that they didn't put you on. So we gotta now have to manually add you on. All right. So what day am I going in? Probably around this day. Okay. So what time? Don't get a message back. Hey, when am I supposed to come in? Oh, we're still working on that. Okay. And then the day arrives. I don't get a time. So then I just can't go in because I don't know when I'm supposed to be in. Like, I'm told a day, but I'm not put on a schedule, and I'm not given a time. So it's like, well, I'm not going to drive all the way over there and then shit change because no one wants to tell anyone anything. So it's like, I'm not... Like, get your shit together. So I think I still need, like, a few more days of training, but it's hard to get it in because no one wants to communicate anything to anyone. So it's just making me so... That's been a little bit frustrating as well. There's not much I can do about it either. What I do know is after I get this work weekend done, I'm having a cigar. As for Thanksgiving, I don't think I'll be traveling anywhere. And if we are, my family, well, parents, surprise, surprise, aren't telling me anything. But as far as I'm concerned, we probably won't be going out of town. Usually if we would, we'd be visiting my family in Alabama. But since my grandmother... We'd usually be staying with her since she passed in August. I don't know if we'll be staying... I mean, I doubt we'll be going anywhere. There we go. So we're going to go ahead and this here. So these are going to be the stairs, and then the next one will be the slabs. I turn these into chests because for stuff like stores and all that. No, you know, I was thinking maybe I should turn these in the chest too, but it's like I'd rather probably just keep these for a build just in case. Have a little bit on hand. So that's all done. Actually glad I'm kind of waiting on all this because it gives my head a chance to kind of just like take my eyes off the screen. Maybe it's just because I'm looking at screens a lot. I don't know where I put my Blu-ray, not Blu-ray, but like blue light blocking glasses. They're somewhere in here. I just put them somewhere. I don't remember where I put them. But maybe that's it. In combination with like the cold weather. So I'm going to kind of maybe take my eyes off the screen a little bit. I look over at chat every now and then. That might be it, is honestly the... Could be. By the way, I love my giant chillet. I've been playing Power World on and off, but I love the giant chillet that I have. He's so soft. I love the... I love his eyes. It's just a very, I don't know, adorable and sweet gaze. Some other people saw pictures of him and was like, I love his eyes. I'm like, yeah. The eyes are absolutely the best part. Big step. Yeah, as for Thanksgiving holiday, I know they're having me work, not Thanksgiving, but they are having me work the Wednesday and then the Friday after, which is pretty common for a lot of stores and shops in the U.S. to be doing that, because people are going to be doing a lot of last-minute shopping. And then Black Friday, I mean, people are going to be coming in for discounted junk that nobody needs. So that's a day where I'm especially going to want a cigar, potentially something strong like whiskey. And definitely meditate, because the way that a lot of customers tend to be at stores, especially the area I'm in. I don't know, maybe bring some boxing gloves while I'm at it, so that way when someone gets on my last fucking nerve, just absolutely put them in the dirt. Those were the days. I wonder though, like working at the grocery store, man, I wonder, like if I'm ever gonna get fired, not for, well, I mean, because I'm doing something wrong, but like, if that's actually gonna end up happening to me, where eventually I've had enough of the BS, because I get so much mouth service, because the area, like I said, the area I live in is just not good. But some of the people, man, it's like, it's clear your parents never gave you the belt. But it's like, if I end up knocking them out. Like, I just snap. They're having to pull me off. I wonder sometimes if that's going to end up happening. Sometimes I feel like it. And there are days where I come home and it's just like, the first thing I do is I go to the gym. because it's like I'm mad and I want to put my energy into something, and it's just like I've had those days before. So my supervisor doesn't help either. I've said this before, but she's an old hag that should have retired and just does not want to be there. And then it's just like, why are you here? Because she hates having to do her job, but also it's like, you signed up for this. So yeah, and like I said, literally nobody in the store likes her. There's not a single person that does. And there are people that have literally left to do something else because like she's just so unlikable. The worst part is I'm like probably one of the, I mean, based off what she's saying, is that I'm probably like her best employee, which sucks because she tends to put a lot of her frustration on me as a result. Because whenever I screw up, there's just that weird level of expectation, but I don't think I'm doing anything extraordinary. Honestly, that's the part that sucks. I really don't do anything extraordinary. But it's just, I'm better. It's like, I don't know how I describe it. It's like AMD versus Intel, where it's just like, AMD isn't good. It's just that Intel sucks. And that's the only reason why AMD is better. So that's kind of a situation I'm in, where I feel like I'm not really even that good. It's just because everyone else is just terrible, is the way I put it. Alright, let's get a store going. So, I think around here, like I said, it doesn't need to be that big. Got some creepers on the island, that's fun. So I do need to light this island up a bit better. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. That's absolutely the cold weather. Come on. Okay. Let me change the music. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 2. We'll do 4. Guessing you had to go, Alex. Ah. Internet died for a second, I see. I know it says it's not going to be that big, but we're going to have it be... I think this will be good. Because there's going to be an inner ring. Or like an inner area. There. Yeah. And then we'll have like... What I could do, and I think this would also be interesting, would be like... So we have like the area over here, which is meant for... buying and all that, And then maybe it doesn't have to be this side, right? But then an area over here that it's kind of decorated and looks like this is where everything is. So I'm probably going to have like all the cows and all that like underground and stuff. I think that's how I'm going to do that. Oops, not like that. There we go. Little square. I guess what I could also do is have a farm out back. I guess that's always a thing. I actually love the ambience mod. It just sounds so nice. The night part especially is actually really nice. I think for the back wall, we're just going to have it plain, because this is where all of our stuff is just going to be. Right, like all our chests and all that type of stuff. Hey, zombie, can you do me a favor and, like... Thank you. Now that I think about it, it should probably be like this, because we're probably gonna have, like, a counter go across here, which would make sense. That was really... Why was that so loud? What the hell? Fuck off. Fuck you. That was so loud. That actually scared me for a second. Oh, jeez. That was... Why was that so loud? It didn't have to be. It just was. I need one more fence gates. Love it when your pickaxe breaks in a bastion. We do have a mending... Well, I don't know what happens. I need birch. Well, luckily I got some trees right over here if I can help. I cannot get over just how good that ambient spot sounds. Now that the day started to transition, you can hear a lot of the other stuff. That's so nice. Okay, so what I want now is birch. No. I want birch. I only need one. I guess what I could do, right, is I can have a door right here. And then, like, one little window to the side here. I feel like that'd be fine. Do me a favor, and can you, like, not... Don't you fucking dare. Okay. Yeah. Have, like, a little window here. And then have some chests. Yeah. That might look nice. I'm just thinking real quick, because I feel like this outside area might need something more, because it's looking a bit flat, but I don't know what to do with it just yet. So I'll think about that in a moment. One of the things that actually might be cool is... But first I need to get upstairs. But... yeah, that actually might be a way to do it. So I need the stairs for, like, the trim, but to kind of keep it feeling open, and maybe this would be a way to go, is I'm gonna need more oak logs, right? But we'll do the outside area, kind of have the roof. I'm realizing maybe I don't actually need this many slabs, because I thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger. I realized I don't need that much space. But I'll show you what I mean. Let me get these oak down real quick, which I don't have any room for. Guess we'll just keep this down for now. While I'm at it, let's get this out, switch. There we go. Is this enough? This ain't enough room. Alright, that's close. So how much more do I need? 1, and then just 10. Which there was a cave on this island, so I should easily be able to get 10. The internet shot the bed again, I'm assuming. Oh, you're gonna dip? Alright, thanks for stopping by. There, that should be everything I need here. Give me that. There. Alright, now I'm going to use these for temporary blocks real quick. And let's get these out real quick. Eventually, I want to get quick sneak as well. I just gotta find a. Yeah, that's great. Just making sure. But quick sneak, I don't have on any of the stuff here, so I want to make sure I get that at some point. Oh, my eyes. God damn it. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is... this area needs wood. So this is gonna go up one more. So, I'm gonna need a bit more oak. Like the oak logs. There we go. We're gonna do this, and what's gonna happen after this, right, is... let me get this put in real quick. Oops. Is once this is all done, is I'm gonna go out, and then... oops. Let me get this put in. Is... we're gonna have some fence gates put around here. Although I probably want some stone brick blocks now I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be a similar deal to... I mean, the difference is just the blocks that I'm using. But I've done something like this on a different single player world. And with these, I'll probably... need some more gates, or not gates, but fences, because we're going to be using these again. Let me go and get some more oak logs real quick. I need these fireworks. So this tree should provide me with more than enough. go. Hoping there's any other apples. There's not. There we go. At least I think this will probably be enough. You know, if I do the same thing over here, I'm probably going to want to do the same thing here. Probably would be wise. Damn it. Yeah, that'd probably be fine. Alright, so now what I'm going to do... So... So this right here, I honestly should have just had some regular stone bricks, but it'll be fine. I'm going to do this real quick. Of course it happens. Alright, now I got to build this up. Alright. There. Do the same thing here. And what's going to happen is we're going to have some gates, and this is going to be raised up. So we are going to need slightly more oak. Only 4 more pieces, really. Or actually... would this be... I think this is honestly fine. Yeah, let's just keep the slabs like this, I guess. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. And the reason I'm doing it like this is because I want it to be kind of raised up and make it seem more open than it actually is. So that's why I'm doing it like this. But now, the problem I'm going to be running into is the underneath part. And then, of course, these pillars here. I need more birch wood anyway, so let's just go grab some of that while I'm at it. Keep forgetting to have my fireworks out. Plus we need more oak wood anyway, so let's just go grab some. Apple. Let's grab some birch. And then... Let's just go for one tall birch tree. Skeleton. Let's go for one tall birch tree. You know what? And just in case, we'll get a second one. So which one technically has more? Ooh, I think this one's gonna have more wood. Okay. Maybe. Whatever, it's more than enough, regardless. I did not bring my crafting table up. Okay, what? Oh, god damn it. There. I need storage. Yeah, just temporary. There. So now I need to do why did it not turn it all into fence gates? Or why did it not turn it all into... wait, because I don't have any more wood. Okay, so this goes here, and then slabs. Of course. Oh, nice lag. Let's try this again. God damn it. Okay, at least I picked it up. Okay, so here... Or, no, that doesn't go there. There. Okay. Here we go. That should be just about everything. Yeah, we still got some more slabs to spare. We will need a few more stairs for the underside. Of course. Let's get rid of these. All right, pick that up. I don't pick it up. Okay, so let's finish this and we'll take a look around the outside, because I know on the inside this probably doesn't look that good. I'm starting to think, and I'm starting to realize what I probably did differently, and it's probably not going to work. Probably from the outside and the inside, this probably won't look that great. So, it doesn't look... Let me check one thing. Which world was it? Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. I think it was this one. Yeah, this one. Where is home again? Oh yeah, it's gonna be across here. Oh, I was about to use the a light jar. I forgot I don't have it on this one. But I'll show you what I mean. But I bet you... Stay away from those. Is it? Yep. Okay. So that's why it kind of doesn't look... It's because... That's why it doesn't really work out too well. So that one looks a bit better. So it doesn't really work here. Okay, that ruins that idea, I guess. Because I like the idea of it being kind of like open and all that. Partially open, I guess. So if I do it like that, I'd have to eliminate a lot. Think that might not look too bad. So what I could do is have a slightly closed off area, right? Where like the area with the chest, all that would be I'm kind of thinking probably want to have this a little bit bigger. Right, but like this is where all the chests are and stuff like that. Actually, let's do this real quick. We can just put regular wood pillars there. And that'll close that part off. But we can still have a similar effect. It's just, yeah, it still might work. It's just not how I was expecting it. But if we do something like this, what I need to do is we need to do a little bit of rearrangement. But I could still probably make this work. It's just not how I was expecting. So just a slight change of plans. What I could even do is just make a mirror. I think that probably would be the best. Yeah. I think a mirror would be the best way to go. There. The shop is just going to be slightly bigger now, but that's fine. So what's happening here is we need to kind of shift some of this. Oh yeah, let's shift this real quick. So we have a lot more fences than I actually need. And that needs to be shifted. This store really isn't getting too much bigger, I guess. And I think with this, actually what we want to do is actually bring this all the way up. Alright, we'll need a few more oak pillars. So let's just get some smaller trees rather than just one big one. Of course. God. There. So what's gonna happen now? I need cobblestone really badly, though. I need this part to be cobble as well. So this area right here is going to have some fences. This area up here is going to have fences. Because I want it to seem open. Like it's a barn area. Like it's an outdoor structure, you know? So... this is going to be cobble. We're going to put down some chests while I'm at it. Might as well get rid of these, because it's already going to be so open. Yeah. And then we'll have like a counter right here. And then I want to have like 2 chests. Like one that's gonna have payment, and then I want to have like another chest for like what I was thinking is doing like milk refills or something like that. Is the other thing I was thinking about. Like you put your chest in, and then like a hopper takes it, and then like you put in an order or something in it, something like that, like an ordering thing is what I was thinking. So that's kind of what I've been thinking about. I don't think I need pillars anywhere else. You know what? I can go and take these down because those don't really belong up there anymore. Since this area is going to be walled in, we can actually break that down. I might just keep that there just for, just because. Yeah, I'll just keep that there. But everything else can come down. Everything's kind of, oh, hi there, and goodbye. Okay, so, get the fences. You know what, this area needs to get, that there needs to be broken as well. Forgot. Here we go. I guess. I'm just gonna put this here for now. And I'm just gonna store temporarily some stuff in here, like the grass blocks. And then these. Because we don't actually need these at the moment. This area should be nice and lit up. I didn't see anything on the mini-map signifying that there's anything down in here. I mean, I got more than enough. God, I hate skeletons. Okay, get rid of you. There we go. Skeletons just... they are the worst. Alright, so now we want to... There we go. So it's gonna be kind of a similar thing when with my storage thing, but the big difference being that there's an area here that's kind of walled off, and there's going to be a farm in the back obviously as well. But I kind of wanted this to seem just open, like as if you would see it at like a barn or something like that. So just a much more open shop is what I was going for, like a very open design. This does seem a bit too open. So how would I fix that? I was talking about maybe I could put some slabs in. Let's try that. What I could probably do, this would probably be a way to go, is we'll lower this slightly. So, not like that. What I was thinking about doing, and I thought this was probably going to be the case where it would seem a bit too open. So, what I could do... Okay, let's go around. So, we're going to keep this here, that's for sure. What I'm going to do... Let's get rid of that as well. Have maybe... Have it be like right here. And then we'll have another one like right here. And then the fence goes in between. Is kind of the thing. So it's still open, right? But it also makes it look as if maybe there's a bit more support going on as well. I think that would probably help. Yeah, and then we just put the fences in between. There. Yeah, I think that looks fine. So it still has a very open look to it, but not wide open. And there's a bit more support now going on as well. Part of me is thinking, should I probably do the same thing here as well? But I think this would be fine. That'd probably be fine. And now I just want to add some stairs around here. Alright. There we go. I should have some more, right? Yeah, right here. And then we'll just add some fence gates there. We have to get on the other side. There we go. Actually, let me check. This might look alright if I put the... Hopefully it will, at least. Does that look... Yeah, that looks fine. That looks connected. Yeah, that looks... that works. And then obviously we gotta light the inside up, which I'm gonna put torches for now, but I think what I'll do, actually, is, we'll use lanterns, because I think that would actually look nice and very, thematically appropriate. And then I gotta add stairs to this side as well. There we go. I think that looks fine, yeah. Yeah. It still has a fairly open look, which is what I'm going for. Obviously I haven't added a counter yet to where everything's gonna go. But for the most part, I think this looks fine. For, like, an area that's gonna be selling a lot of cow stuff, right? Like, this looks like a very open kind of, like a very open style barn. Or not, well, maybe not a barn anymore, but it looks very outdoorsy and open, which is like what you would want to see. So I think that looks actually, I think that looks perfect. Nose is getting itchy again. So for the counter, I do want to use a different block. I'm not sure what to use, though. And then I'm gonna need some signs, some different signs, but I just kind of want the counter to be slightly different, but not too different. I'm thinking about what blocks I want to use. Well, number one, it's probably gonna have to be something stone. Probably just something like polished andesite, which would probably look fine. Because that's neutral, but a different looking... Because the other thing is that I'm going to be using a, I wonder if just regular stone. Maybe regular stone would be the way to go. Because I don't really want it to have a pattern. Like a pattern like this, I should say. Maybe just regular stone would probably be the way to go. Because it's a neutral looking block, which is what I'm going for. And I'm just going to be putting just a regular birch trapdoor is what I'm going to use. As a way to, like, you flip it down, you go in the back, and then, like, as, like, a little gate to enter the back area. Yeah, I think that'd be the way to go. And I still got some fireworks. So, where am I at? Okay, so let's just we'll just get some regular stone, turn some of those into stairs, and then we'll have some regular stone blocks as like the centerpiece. You grab some signs. We'll probably just use birch for that as well, because it'll be a nice bright contrast. I don't think I have regular stone, do I? Well, I got... I guess we'll just have to use andesite. It'll be good enough. And before anything, let's get this. And we're just going to do a little bit of converting to empty our inventory out. So now, what I want to do is... Wait, Stonecutter's down here. And also it's about to be night. I'll go ahead and sleep through the night because phantoms are definitely going to be spawning. So, we'll do... I need at least 4 pieces. Wait, hang on. Real quick, 1, 2. We only need 2 of these. There. Actually, because I only need 2 pieces. I'm thinking 4, but really I only need 2. So let's do this real quick. And I'm going to need at least 1 extra space. Itchy nose. I need 1 extra space to ensure I have... There we are. So let's get rid of some of these. What's going to happen is 1... So one of these spots over here is going to be like a new order area. So we'll have... So we'll put the cash register like right here. And then this spot right here will have... There. Alright, so now what I need... So I did end up making a little bit extra, but that's fine. But what I need now is... That's... There. Is one of these... Right? I actually disabled that. You know what? There. That way I still have some form of like empty inventory. And then this goes here. This is where the payment goes, right? And pretty much now what I need is a place where orders are going to go. Like some form of refill. So I think this is going to be the spot where you would dump out your orders. we could have two systems, right? Where if you dump your orders in here, and then this is the full order. That might be the way to go. So we'll have a sign here that says, you know, put the new orders here, and then finished orders will be put in this chest, and then we'd have like an anvil down there to where we could just name whatever the order is, right? Or like, you know, username, you know, insert username, completed order number 1, number 2, you know, whichever. Now I have to get the redstone for that done. But the more important thing we have is let's just get the fence gates. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Alright. We need this. So let's just use these. And then we need a regular, no, just a regular oak door as well, is what we're going to be using for the farm one. And then we just want this. And then, yeah, we'll have like a little barn area back here with all the cows. There were some cows over here. So I don't know how big I'm going to make that. Probably... That's a good question, actually, because I don't actually know how big I want to make that. Because I want to make it... Because we're going to have like a separate area is how I'm going to do it. Is there's going to be a separate area that is specifically for wheat. And then there's going to be a specific area. And we're just going to turn the rest of this into that. There we go. There's going to be a separate area for the cows. So the cows out here. Or what I could do. I'm thinking. What I was thinking about is this area right here could be dedicated to the wheat. And this area could be dedicated to cows. But what I'm contemplating is, because like eventually I want people to build shops over here as well. So if I do that, someone might want to use this area right here. So if I don't want it to take up too much real estate. So that's what I'm thinking about. So this area out here might just be the cows. The other thing is I kind of want to have a display that would look nice. Okay, we're just going to do it to where we're going to have both wheat and cows out here. That's gonna be final. We're just gonna need a lot of space. Right, I guess I'll be the way to go. And ideally I want it to be divisible by 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. There. I gotta make sure to match the same thing on the other side. And that's for the wheats and all that. Alright, so let me at least finish this side over here. So this is gonna have, well, one side's gonna have the wheat, the other side's gonna have the cows. And then, I mean, I need to... This side over here, I'm just going to take that part out, and that's going to have the fence gates. So that's completed. This side, we're going to have like a water trough in the middle. I know this isn't an efficient way to do it, but I'm doing this for looks. So I do kind of want it to look nice. And then this side obviously is not going to have that same trough going through. Alright, so birchwood I need. Ouch. Let's change this to where it's not. Change that maybe. Let's change that as well. Definitely change that. Some OG Minecraft. Alright, real quick. And then you... Well, hang on. Let me get rid of that. Let me get rid of... Because we've already got quite a few wheat seeds over at the other place, so I'm not really concerned. I need to do this, and then... I need 2 fence gates. So let's just get those going real quick. I need more sticks as well. There we go, and now I need... Let's just turn all these into sticks. There. It's a new moon. Okay, I gotta be careful. I need to get this area lit up at some point as well. Which I haven't done that yet either. And then what I'm going to end up doing probably is... I'm going to box this in. So that way nothing can come in and enter. There. What I should probably do though, for decorative purposes... how I would... Well, I guess what I could do... Because like I said, I do kind of want it to look pretty. So what I might do is... I don't think about how I'm going to do it though, but... Get some form of... We'll probably just use, like, regular oak logs. But, like... Hang on. What I'll do is... This side here. Obviously, cows can jump over this, but I will change that, right? And, I need a few more. But do stuff like that, like, on these edges here. And then I need to find an in-between spot to do that. Somewhere over here. And then I could add, what I was thinking about doing, actually, this would be another idea, would be like somewhere over wherever the cows are, is I could add like a space where it's shaded. That might be an idea. So like towards the back here, I could add like a shaded area, a part that's covered. actually look nice. Now that would probably want to, just to make sure it doesn't burn down in lightning, I would probably want to use something like this. Alright, yeah, let's get some more oak. Ow. And also I just realized I need to fix something over here, since this is now, this idea has changed, so I need to real quick fix this. And then I forgot, I'm also probably gonna have to patch up the roof as well. Not patch it up, light it up. So this goes here. I think here would be fine. And honestly, what I'm probably going to end up doing is just putting a light source in there. And what I'm going to do here is, hang on. Just temporary real quick. We'll do something like this. And then we'll put, I need some stairs to do it like this, right? But something like this where it's kind of like a smooth transition up. Not like that. And then kind of just do... No, god damn it. All right. Actually, no. Go away, please. Thank you. There. It looked better than I thought. There. Now I don't have enough. Alright. Real quick. Just giving Chili some head pats. Alright, so I need... Where did I put my... Oh, crafting table's over here, isn't it? I need to get this inside lit. Oh... That's why I need it lit up. I should probably work on that. Oh wait, I need stone bricks, don't I? My inventory is now completely fucked up. I need one more stair, and then I need the other one over here as well. There. I need room for all this as well. I completely forgot. Get rid of that. There. There, but now we have a spot for the cows to rest. So in the back, it kind of opens up more. Like maybe it should be the other way around, but also it's whatever. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. And then this area here is where I'd add in some hay bales, and then like a water thing, like probably add like a cauldron right here. And then add in some hay bales, like, right over here. But the final thing I'm going to do real quick is just add some temporary lighting. There's going to be lighting in the water. Okay, I can't jump there. So that'll prevent mobs from spawning in here. I'm going to add lanterns to this area to make it more thematically fit. As for in here, there. So for now, like, this is fine. But what I need to do eventually, right, is add some, I need to get this, well, where would I put the signs? Or I guess the signs would go here. We'd have 2 prices. Yeah. So we would have steak, leather, milk buckets, and then wheat. And that's perfect, actually. Now, for the cows, what I'll probably end up doing is I will have, like, a redstone system. And, like, the whole thing would be, like, you go down there, and then they're, like, ethically, like, killed or something like that. Right? Like, not like that, right? But I don't know. Where it's just, like, you don't see the process. So that's kind of the goal. Is eventually we'll probably just have enough cows rounded up into this area here. And then that's where the, yeah. I just now need to get the cows in there. Which, that's going to be a different day. But for the most part, the building is almost complete. We're just going to build a downstairs area where we're going to be killed. And then the meat and all that. As for the wheat, it's all going to be up here. But because I've already got wheat over at my place, we'll be using that as well. But for the most part, this is already, it's not complete, but it's close. As for adding lanterns, I gotta find a way to do that. One thing about doing is probably just hanging them, like, across here. I think that'd be the way to go. And then for lighting up the water, once I get a prismarine farm going, every now and then what I'll end up doing is just be putting a thing, or like, put like one over here, and then like one towards the center, and that'll light up the entire area that needs to be lit up. Yeah, for the most part, this is everything. This is done. Part of me is thinking I could probably put stairs here to kind of make the area look less flat. That might be something I could consider. Not now. That'll be either a different stream or off stream. I mean, off stream I have to get a lot of cobblestone anyways, but for the most part this is done. I'm thinking about maybe adding some stairs on the sides and then have it go around and make it seem not as flat. Yeah, maybe. Alright, but anyways, I'm gonna go and just trigger home. I'm gonna get off now. I'm not feeling... Well, I mean, I'm definitely not feeling the best, but... Alright. I'm just gonna end it off here. My head's still kind of hurting. I'm still kind of dizzy, but it's gone down slightly. But I think maybe I just need some water, or just give my head some rest. So, thank you for those who stopped by, but I'm gonna get off now. Like I said, I definitely need to get more cobblestone, but I might take a look and potentially, potentially replace the wood with stairs and then see how that looks. If it doesn't look good, I'll just go back, or maybe potentially look at some other stuff. But for the most part, I think adding stairs to the wall would be the way to go to make it not look as flat. And yeah, I do need more cobblestone, so that's going to be fun to do a lot of mining. Oh, my eyes and my head. Like I said, it still feels heavy. Like I said, the analogy I used was like a water bottle when you tilt it to one side. That's how I feel, except without the fluid. It just feels heavy. And it's just the cold weather, man. I can't wait for it to get warm out again, so I don't have to deal with that. So, I'll be live again tomorrow. My plan was just to get the main shopping building built. I gotta add in the cows, I gotta add in the weeds, I gotta add in a lot of the other stuff, but for the most part, it's done. I do need to do renovations to my house. In particular, I want to add the downstairs area where I'm gonna put all my potions and stuff, so I have a netherwort farm down there. That's the next thing I want to do. So thank you for those who stopped by. I go live on YouTube alongside with Twitch. You can also find me on Discord. I'm spelling that all forms of wrong. There we go. So make sure, if you're watching on Twitch, make sure to leave a follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. The Discord will notify you whenever I go live, so make sure to do that as well. I'll probably, well, I don't want to say I'll probably go live tomorrow. I want to see if I can go live tomorrow. It's just kind of depending on how I'm feeling. I mean, yesterday I was completely out of it, and then Sunday I was completely out of it for sure. I'm feeling a little bit better, so we'll see. But I'm going to get off.